Alright. It's been a bit. We had a little bit of problems. But we're back. Hello everyone, Bubba720 are bringing you part 92 of my live stream playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. Give me a second. Come on. There it is. Alright, cool. So, I'm back at my house. I haven't really done anything in here. Still kind of the same. Got an update. My main's free company finally won a mansion. Yay, it's in Goblet, but we still want a mansion. Sweet. Had a little bit of health issues, so I wasn't able to do anything much of last week. But got a few events starting up. The second part of the Moogle Treasure Trove before Dawn Trail has commenced. You can get some carbuncle earrings, among other things. Can't use the same currency as the part 1. So if you held those up, spend them on the old stuff, get the new stuff. Make It Rain campaign for Gold Saucer has started. That's the reason why I was back at my house. We're going to go to Gold Saucer, and we're going to go take care of that. Oh. I've been working heavily on Minecraft. I was working on my town called Penshire that I will be making. I started making part of the city, or the village. I quote-unquote finished the basic start of the inn. I'm working on a kind of like a merchant area / storage warehouse next, and then I'll be working on the animal enclosure for the livestock, and then I don't know what I'm going to do for the last building. There's going to be another building. I just don't know what it was going to be for yet. And then it'll be all walled in for the villagers. Yeah. I need to do that. Yokai event's still going. I need to finish Yokai. They're bringing back the Fall Guys event in a week or two. So that's going to be back again. I don't know if they're adding anything to it, but that event's coming back. It'd be interesting if they have the Fall Guys event going during Make It Rain, because that would be some crazy gains if that's the case. Oh, they're doing an A rank hunt. Alright, so Quavain. Yeah, he was the one I need to do for Make It Rain story. Of impish importance. That eclectic attire, that distinct scent of the unknown. You, my good stranger, must be an adventurer. You have found yourself in the company of Quavain, journalist for the Thavnarian Truth. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Are you aware of the festivities currently underway in the Gold Saucer? They guarantee a generous MGP bonus to those who participate, but I have reason to believe that there is more to the celebration than meets the eye. As a writer for the premier publication on unexplained and otherworldly phenomena, I was drawn not to the promise of copious cactpots, but to the rumors of enigmatic water imps that have suddenly proliferated amongst the saucer's patrons. We at the Thavnarian Truth have been looking to expand our investigations across the star, and the supernatural scoop presents us with the ideal opportunity. Why have the imps made themselves known now? What do they intend to accomplish? I must cover this groundbreaking story with all due haste, but I cannot hope to answer all these questions alone. Tell me, adventurer, would you aid me in my pursuit of truth? Count on me. Excellent, excellent. Then let us reconvene at the Gold Saucer's entrance square. Cool. Let's see, what else can you get with the iteration, the current iteration? So they get the Emerald Carbuncle earring. These look kind of cool. I like them. I might actually pick a set up. The Ufiti horn, that's the one where you can summon your own gorilla mount, and he carries you in his hand. I have the Gabriel, I think that's Alpha identification key. Someone gave that to me randomly, or if you remember, way, way earlier. You get that from Boja. The Ufidi horn is from the Firmament. Domakin, I think, is a fishing item. I don't know about some of these others. Alamegan, Unwindy Meadows. And these down here are like the Direwolf Whistle is a reward for faction. I think that's the Excel, and then some of these are the extreme mount drops. And then they have some other like armors and stuff, and they've got cards you can get and pets, and Kestrians. I have the Modern Legend. I already have the old. Oh, so this is the old stuff right here. See how it's separated? Oh, I still have 17 of these? Huh. Interesting. Alrighty. After we do this Make It Rain campaign, we're going to go to Idleshire. And then after Idleshire, we're going to go and poke my head into Pagos. I made a few more levels. I believe I'm up to 25 on my elemental level now. Which means I have about 10 more levels before I finish Pagos, and then I can move on to the next area. Oops, not Gradania. We're going to Gold Saucer. So Pagos is the beginning of where you can start making your fortune. Pagos has 2 extremely rare spawns in terms of Copycat Cassie. It's a giant Marlboro kind of thing. And she can drop either her earrings or the Copycat Bulb pet. The earrings are as far as I know, for Eureka, the most expensive item that you can get. And I believe it tops out around 20 million per drop on the market board, which is really good if you can get someone to buy them. It might sit up for a little while. You might have to undercut a little bit, but that's pretty much a medium house right there for one item. And that's insane. You win a few of those and you're good to go. Copycat Bulb goes for about around 15 million too, depending on your server. So, yeah, you get those immense gains. Ooh, just like that. And then, of course, there's the crab. King Arthro, I think his name is. Oh. And he drops a Blitz Ring. Used to be a belt, but now it's a ring. Oh well. It was good while it lasted. So, the ring goes for, I think it was like 17 million or something like that. But it's still pretty chunky. But of course, that's huge in that you need to actually get the rare item to drop, and it has a very nasty habit of not dropping. And then the other thing is they have to sell on the market for it, and some people like to hold out. Thank you for the rolls. Grats. Ah, you've arrived. Notice anything out of the ordinary? I think I do. Kinda lame how that... So basically, I'm just gonna spoil it now. That's the reward for the event, for the most part. You just get the suit. Squee-hee-hee! What did it just say to me? I think our creature is in costume. Yeah, indeed, an imitation and nothing more. We have found the source of the rumors, but saucer imps unmasked, just normal men and women in costume. Why, that sounds more to me like a waste of good ink. It's unacceptable, worthless, unfit for consumption. Gods, I grow drowsy just thinking about writing such a thing. Our readership would be appalled. Well, there's two other things that released. There's a cactpot chronometer, or senior sabbatender chronometer, and then there's a dinner table for housing. And I'm not a fan of the senior sabbatender aesthetic, so I won't be buying any of that. So I'm not going to even waste any MGP on it. Fortunately, there's another curious lead that I wish to pursue. In doing so, we may frame our story around the current festivities, then recount the role of the imps within them. Yes, that might suffice. You see, as I awaited your arrival, I questioned the attendant at the front desk as to the imp's origins. Strangely enough, I was told that only a select few staff members were present in the planning stages of this affair, and fewer still know who proposed the initial idea. I was, however, informed that a staff member on the floor, a man attending to an imp, may have the information we seek. If we split up and search for the saucer, we're bound to find him. I shall leave Wonder Square to you. Let us reconvene here when our rounds are complete. Yeah, I'm gonna say one of the biggest weaknesses Square Enix has for Final Fantasy XIV is their lackluster event rewards. Other than that, the game is phenomenal. But then again, I'm coming from a viewpoint of World of Warcraft, and their event rewards and stuff had me spoiled majorly. Do I go upstairs, or was it downstairs? Nope, because it would have given me an arrow up. That got stuck. I'm just gonna sprint. Where are you? I guess I am going upstairs. That's weird. Usually it tells you to go up. I could have sworn it was downstairs, though. It is downstairs. I guess it just didn't. I guess they didn't just populate too many people. Well met, my good man. My companion and I are delighted to make your acquaintance. He cannot speak like you and I, but assure you, he is oh so fond of making new friends on this joyous ambitious occasion. What is the occasion, you ask? Why, the March of the Imps, of course. 'Tis a fresh new take on our annual celebration here at the Gold Saucer, as suggested by one of our staff. When we first received word of it, we were rather baffled by the concept, but it seems to have left a positive impression on our guests. To present our patrons with the most engaging experience possible, we've outfitted our attendants with impish attire. These costumed imps are free to frolic about the saucer and bring joy to those they meet with an adorable squee or a kapapa. Why imps, one might ask, and they would have a good reason to do so. Alas, I myself was never told the exact reasoning. But if you're keen to learn more of the march, I know just the imp who can assist you. He's the one who coined the idea for it, after all. I last saw him on the second floor at the Manderville Lounge. He may still be there if you hurry. If he should speak to you in an impish tongue, you needn't fret. He's particularly unique, even among his brethren, and he makes his intentions quite clear to those not versed in imp speak. Cool. Why not just speak like a normal person? But I digress. I went the long way around. Yeah. Someone put the fairy wings accessory on with their imp costume. It looks so doofy. Ah, someone looks familiar. Squee. Kapa, kapapa. Now you feel as if there's been some grave misunderstanding. The imposing imp suddenly entrusts you with a set of impish attire. His piercing gaze reaches into the very depths of your soul, and you somehow come to understand that he is trying to tell you, "Go forth, my stalwart apprentice." You have the stinking feeling that the imp will not provide you with the information you require until you have completed his task. It is now your solemn duty to don the impish attire and entertain the patrons in Event Square. You must continue wearing this costume in order to progress. Speak with the opposing imp to restore or prolong the garment change. And you get a little taste of your reward. It almost feels like as if you got imped in one of the previous Final Fantasy installments. And the helmet clips through my axe. Wow, you're one of those new mascots. You must know all about the prizes here, right? Saved up lots of MGP, but I'm not sure what to exchange it for. I have Squeehee, Kappa, and why not exchange it for a water imp? Oh, do I be in... Sometimes, I have to be careful, because I would like to pick the bad, like the wrong, obviously wrong choice. But the problem is if you pick wrong choices, sometimes in these events, they make you restart the event over again, which is kind of annoying. So I think I'm going to go Kappa! Hehe, aren't you cute? If only I could take you home with me. Oh, I know. You have little imps that look like you at the prize counter. Daddy, I want a water imp. Let's go get one, please. Pretty please? And Dad's just like, you're wasting your coin. But whatever makes you happy. There's one around here. I think it's upstairs. Boink. I did this with my main. I just don't remember where everything's at. Because I did it one time and then I was like, yeah, that was kind of meh. Oh, hello there. You must be that new mascot that's been marching about. Some matter of imp, was it? I like your hat, or head thing. I'm gonna go... Blip bloop affirmative, I'm the pinnacle of imp technology. Oh man, I really wish to do that. Squee? How precious. I was a bit afraid to chat with you at first, but you're much friendlier than I imagined. First Senior Sabatender, now you. Ah, would that I never had to leave this saucer. I could spend the rest of my days surrounded by adorable creatures like you. You have to leave eventually. Ah, nice. Okay, I sprint now. Judging by the eccentric attire, I'm going to assume you work here. Tell me, which of these attractions aren't stacked against me? I've lost nearly all my MGP today, and I need to find a way to earn it back somehow. Allow me to assist you! I'm gonna be like, Kappa! Well, I was about to take a shit right there on the floor. What? Is that your way of consoling me? Huh. As if I needed pity from an oversized frog. Still, I appreciate the sentiment. Luck may not be on my side, but it's nice to know that someone else is. Your impish antics have brought joy to the saucer's patrons. Return to the imposing imp and inform him of your success. Yeah, I've had a few events where I was just like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to go ahead and pick the bad choices just because I want to see the reaction. And then at the end it was just like, you didn't make enough people happy. We're going to start the event over. Try again. This stuff's going straight into the armory chest, or not the glam chest, but the armoire. Oh yeah, I gotta go upstairs. If it can go in. If it can't, it's just gonna get garbaged. Because I don't have the bag space. I'm running on like 9 slots. What? Did I pass it? Or did I just like almost get to it and decided to turn around? I don't go to Gold Saucer often. I don't know the layout. Kapapa. The imposing imp appears downcast, as if he was expecting someone else. Perhaps it would be best to remove your impish attire. Kappa. In the ephemeral moments that the imposing imp's gaze meets yours, you are overcome with a mysterious sense of obligation, and realize that he is trying to tell you, let us continue our discussion at Entrance Square. I'm close to my next million, yay! Ah, there you are. Loath as I am to admit it, my search for the one behind this event has yielded little success. Regardless of my results, it's plain to see that the imps are well loved by all, but I cannot write an article on that fact alone. How did you fare, my honorary assistant? I think we got what we need. And he's better garbed this time. Oh ho! 'Tis a pleasure as always to see you at the Saucer Hero. The Godbert Manderville. Never did I think I'd meet a member of the Syndicate face to face. Surely you of all people must know who proposed the idea for this event. Your generous deeds this day have not gone unnoticed, so I believe an explanation is in order. It was I who proposed the idea for these festivities, as a matter of fact. I'm not that surprised. Oh, he has heterochromia. He's got a baby blue eye and a green eye. Perhaps you're already aware, but we employ a void scent known as Typhon here at the Gold Saucer. Summoned into this world by the Thaumaturgist Guild, he is a diligent soul who utilizes his formidable fungas to our patrons' benefit. It was not long after I hired Master Typhon that I became acquainted with a high-ranking member of the guild. Through him, I learned of a curious spell from ages past known only as Imp. True to its name, the spell transforms the target into the very beings you have espied marching about the saucer. Master Ultros is proficient in this very same spell. Mayhap you fell victim to it during your encounter atop the dragon's neck. He often refers to imps as his buddies and pals, in fact. I found myself quite enamored with these adorable creatures and sought to answer the questions that yet lingered in my mind. Where did the imps come from, and how did their spell fall into the hands of man? I pored through what few resources were available on the subject, yet I could not find a definitive answer. Heartbreaking though it was, I was left with no choice but to leave the creature's lineage shrouded in mystery. Nevertheless, I could not allow their history to fade into obscurity. When it came time to decide the theme of our annual festivities, I crafted the impish attire based on my findings and proposed a celebration in their honor. You utilize these costumes not only to entertain, but to educate others as well, and with that, the full story is laid bare. Indeed, though I know not if such a conclusion will prove ideal for the Thavnarian truth. I feel a story coming on. Myth made manifest at the Gold Saucer. Thaumaturgical history reveals Imp's mystery. Ha ha ha! Yes, this is the scoop I seek. Okay, bring it on. This is as Master Manderville says. Much about the imps remains an enigma, but they have brought countless smiles to the Gold Saucer. Readers shall doubtless want to learn of their existence, as well as the event that brought these few facts to the fore. Such passion and drive to shed light upon the unknown is a fascinating tale, one that I shall do my utmost to depict. Ho-ho! That's the spirit, lad. It would be an honor to see our imps grace your publication's pages. I shall look forward to reading your account of it in the coming days. This young man's story will doubtless bring all the more attention to the March of the Imps, so I must express my thanks in the spirit of the celebration, with a set of impish attire, of course. You have my deepest gratitude as well, adventurer. Inspiration calls, and I must away to make these ideas a reality. Your contributions were vital to this discovery, and you more than deserving of a reward. But thank you for your pittance of gil and XP. Job well done, my friend. The festivities shall be underway for some time yet, so I hope you will not squander the opportunity to enjoy this moment of respite and march with our fellow imps. I've been squandering it like constantly playing Minecraft. I was going to take this time to build up my MGP because I'm sorely lacking. But unfortunately, I've just been doing other things. Especially with that surprise mansion win. Oh wait, yeah, that is definitely a pittance of money. Oh, you get an achievement too. Mission Impossible. Was it this person? Prize? No, it's not this person. Prize plan. I'm actually gonna try and find it. Nope. Is it under 4? No, I don't think it's under. Oh. Dance pole. No. Indoor climbing. Alright, so it's in a different vendor. There's a special vendor. Campaign attendant, here we go. So, Cactuar dining table and Senior Sabatender chronometer. These two items are the new stuff. Senorita Sabatender? Like 1,000 adorable needles piercing your eyeballs. That must be the new one as well. I don't remember Senorita Sabatender. Unless that was from a previous one. Alright, so we finished that event. It looks like you can armoire it, I hope. So let's poke back right fast. And then I'm going to go to Idleshire. And we're going to go help Zoe out a little bit more. And then after that, we are going to Pagos. Like I said, I've gained like 4 or 5 levels since the last time we've been on. I still have to finish some weeklies, and we have some storyline that we can go in as I'm running around doing fates. And we could probably, I know I can at least pick up one of the aetherites, the shards. I'm just going in here right fast. Alright, so due to the graciousness of my guild on this character, has furnished me with a new companion that I'm going to use. No. So, I got the little baby faff from there, but I got a morpho. So now I have a little butterfly. I want to use that. I use that on my main and I love it to death. It took me forever on my main to get it solo, running the dungeon, but now I have it. Thanks to my guild. So I got a little butterfly follow me around. Yay. Alright. Please let me store. Yes. Okay, thank God I can store it. Oof, I would have been upset if I couldn't. Alright, so I can't really store anything else except the yokai watch that I should eventually use. Alright, now we're off to Idleshire, so I can go and talk to Zoe and get some more goodies, and hopefully get armor up to at least 69. It'd be nice to hit 70, but I sincerely doubt that I will hit 70 on this 6 set, but I digress. Okay, so I also need to check and see what actually we need to do. Custom deliveries to Zoe. Heartfelt gift. I think that's the max one you can get. So, armor, because I'm only 68 on this character. Do I have anything better? No, I have to be 70. Custom deliveries, heartfelt gift. I need 3 gift components, so 3 of those, it's 9. I need to check and see how difficult this is again. Right fast. I don't like wasting materials. Plus I hate looking bad on camera. This does not look difficult at all, actually. Okay, that is horribly easy. So we're gonna go ahead and get the components. Oh yeah, we can also upgrade my Farsha. That's the first thing we're gonna do, though. Oh, that crap! I spent all my crystals. Oopsies. Forgot about that. The armor's almost done. It's got one more set. Oops, didn't need to use that either. Uh-oh, I might have goofed. That stray excellent helped me. Yeah, it's not going to take me very long to craft, though. That good came at a bad timing. I don't do macros a lot. I've had some few issues with macros. I like to actually get my hands dirty with crafting and do it myself. Boink. I really miss having max crafting. The other thing I miss is the fact that I have alts to hold a bunch of my materials, so I have like a lot of bag space. I don't have that support on this world anymore. Fun fact, that's part of the reason why I made the guild in the first place. Is so I could transfer items between my characters through the guild vault, which I still do. But now it's a hub for friendly people to casually play the game and find help and enjoy and commune. And for any other future games that I employ that are multiplayer, I will be bringing the menagerie back. Welcome home, hero. I know this isn't really your home, but we've been working together so much lately you feel like family. Yes. Oh, crap baskets. I'm gonna max it on scripts. Nikes. Oh yeah, I've only got room for 14. Woo, I better spend those. What to spend them on? That's the question. I forgot that I was running high on those. Script exchange. This is probably only gonna let me max out. Alright, so I could still learn some stuff, but unfortunately you can't use them until you're at an appropriate level, so I should probably spend them on stuff that's not gonna junk up my inventory. Like maybe materia. 14 on a 7. but it's 16 on a 6. So 7s are a waste of my money. 11. Yeah, these are definitely better. So, we'll buy 5 of each. Yay, that'll definitely give me more than enough room. And those are some tasty tasties. Yeah, I mainly... Oh, I was reading. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen. Yeah, I mainly do my work manually when crafting. I had a moment... I do have a macro where I can make things that just use 2 skills, like one to max out the quality and then the other one to max out the progress. But if you click them too fast, it doesn't sync properly and you end up making a normal quality. So I was like, better off just doing this manually. Welcome home, hero. Yeah. Now I can do this. Present for the children, how kind of you. The mere sight of the box is sure to fill their hearts with joy and wonder. Why, I suppose it will have the same effect on me. Alright, I believe I've listened to this one already. Yay, level up. Alright, so I can do 3 more heartfelt gifts, which will be immensely useful. And I got a skill that's completely useless right now, which is reflect. I don't think I ever used the reflect ability. Let's see, what is that ability? I don't even remember what it does. Increases quality. Inner quiet stacked by 1 up to 10. Available only on the first step. Yeah. I'm not using that on the first step. It's useless. Well, at least for me. If other people can prove it that it's actually useful, then kudos. But I don't use it. I only use muscle memory, or there's another skill. I don't have it on me right now. It's either muscle memory or trained eye. Because muscle memory gives a huge progress boost at the beginning, and trained eye tops off your quality if it's below your level. Of course, you have to be 80 to use it. Alright, so we can do 3 more of these suckers. Come on, give me another good. No. Give me a good? No. Goods and perfects usually pop at the wrong time, I've noticed. I could have just went on, but I like to play safe. Sometimes I hit the wrong button. I have to say, this is another thing that fascinated me from my swap over from WoW to this game was the crafting. Due to the fact, well, not just the crafting, but the gathering as well. Due to the fact that the crafting and gathering in WoW is so basic from what I remember. It's literally you just right-click on a node and it gives you the stuff. It's either you get the stuff or you didn't have enough, I guess, of the skill to actually pick it or use it. And then when you craft it, you just hit a button and you just quantify how many you need, and your character automatically does it. You just sit there until it's done. And it was so boring. And then when I got to this, I was like, huh, it's like its own little mini game. It actually kind of feels intuitive, like I'm actually making the item. I might have said that when I first started the game, but I would just like to reiterate that. That's one of the things that I love about this game over WoW, and what has snared me for a longer period of time than WoW did. Whee! Close. It broke me over halfway to 60. Or 70, I mean. Phew, we outdid ourselves this week, didn't we, hero? I can't wait to get back to Menfina's arms and take a nice long bath. Oh, and I mustn't forget the children's mealtime. Got that, Zoe? Don't forget to feed the children. Don't forget to feed the children. Oh dear. Was I talking to myself again? Sorry about that. You take care of yourself too, and don't forget to feed your children. If you have children. You don't have children, do you? Deliver the weekly maximum. Yep. I actually played a little bit of Terra on console. It wasn't that bad. I had a little archer, or whatever it is, in that game. And eventually I just kind of deleted it because I needed the room. I would like to give... I think it was Terra. I would like to get back into it because there are trophies I still need to get. But at the same time, it just kind of became boring because I was kind of... I guess whenever I got into a dungeon, it was a bunch of people that were already like higher level or something, and it just ass blasted it. But it was a pretty interesting area, like the zones and stuff, and the combat, and the gameplay. It was kind of fun in its own way. It just didn't capture me due to the fact that I didn't really feel like I was being tested in a way. It seemed like the game was a little too easy. And the story was a little, like, didn't really snare my attention. Oh, it's gone? They shut the game down? So it's not on console anymore? Well, I procrastinated on those trophies a little too long. Damn. Tells me how much I'm in the loop. Shit. Oh, someone's got the crown. And they got one of the weapons from Yokai. See, my major malfunction with Yokai Watch, I love when they do crossover events with games, but it's annoying when the crossover rewards are cartoony looking to me. Like, that looks like a toy. It looks like a Nerf sword. And I'm just like, I don't really want it. Damn, I need a lot of protein crystals. See, that's what I kind of goofed. I sunk a bit of money into 2 games myself, not to mention WoW in this game. But Genshin Impact had at me for a little bit because I wanted one of the characters really badly and I never got him. But then afterwards I was like, you know what, I need to break off of this before I spend too much money. It's like, oof, we're getting away. And the other one was Rocket League. Oh my god, I spent quite a bit on Rocket League just because I loved some of the goodies that they were releasing. Like, I got the classic Batmobile skin. Holy crap, I love whenever I hop around, you'll see me running around with the classic retro Batmobile. Now, I mean, not the super retro, but the Michael Keaton Batmobile. It's just awesome sitting there, and it's like a grappling hook whenever you use the plunger. Oh, it's amazing. I love it. But eventually, I was like, I need to snap out of this. I'm getting, their claws are getting stuck into me, and then it's like, ooh boy. Thankfully, I don't spend money on those anymore now, though. Yeah, I love Batman too. It's just interesting the fact that someone with no superpowers is still able to keep up with other people that have superpowers. I know it's kind of gimmicky though, to the fact that if he has time, he can take anyone down for the most part. It's just, at least it's his own. Well, not just because of his money. But, like, he also has his own physical capabilities that he utilizes to the max. Come on, please let me hit 900. Please hit 900. If you hit 900, I don't have to do any fates. Please hit 900. Yeah, right? Come on, 900. You got 49. You can do it. It's easier. It's better to do it this way than just to turn into 25s or the 50s or whatever, because it randomizes. But for this, you have a higher chance of hitting the 5s and whatnot, maximizing. Oh, I'm gonna hit it. Yes. And just for good measure, let's just max it out. I have 25 additional ones. All right, let's get my Farsha. Love to oblige you, but a horde of protean crystals won't suffice if I'm to cobble something together something truly astounding. What exactly do I need, you ask? Can't rightly say, but I'll know when I see it. Something bleeding rare, I reckon. Come and see me when you think you've found something suitable. To augment Farsha +2, you will need to procure something other than protean crystals. Speak with other players and share information to discover how to proceed. See, they don't even tell you how to do it. This area is completely like cooperation station. You had to actually team up with people to get stuff done around here. So what you do, instead of waiting for the specific conditions, i.e. night and gales, to spawn Pazuzu, you just go here to Feathers of Plenty, and you need 3 feathers, which is 900 proteans. So, hey, I've got my my Pazuzu's feathers. And that should be enough to make Farsha +2 to Farsha Anamos. Don't tell me. You found it, haven't you? That special thing I've been waiting for. And in sufficient quantities, no less. Give him over. The weapon, too. I don't have any materia in it. Good. I'm not wasting materia. Just you wait, friend. You're in for a show. Geralt's kind of funny. He's one of my favorite comic relief characters. All right, I got Farsha Anamos now. It's done. I've harnessed the essence of Anamos and created the very pinnacle of what this bastard region's got to offer. I give you Farsha Anamos. Hold it high. And with that, I've discharged a good chunk of my debt to the Harridan. Not nearly enough to get me off this bloody rock, but hells, it's something. Huzzah! Huzzah for incremental progress. Now stop pissing away your coin and drink. Thank you. I've got it. Farsha Anamos. Alright, so I was just gonna do that. Yay. So I need to get actual Animos crystals to do the last set for the armor, but that's not important right now. I don't feel like doing that. So what I'm going to do is off camera, I will farm Animos fates and get enough Animos crystals to upgrade those. And then the next time I do this area for storyline, I'll pop in there and upgrade. And then I'm going to save the Pagos crystals for this stage. Yay, now we're in Pagos. And Kryle has some information for us. Just the man I was hoping to see. We've detected what I believe might be another Magicite, although I cannot say so with confidence. You see, while there appears to be a confluence as before, the flow of the Livestream does not seem to have been disrupted to the same degree as what we observed in Animos. It is less of an impediment to our objective of restoring the Aethernet to good working order, but it is an impediment nevertheless. Still, it gives me pause. Anyway, our readings indicate the confluence can be found somewhere in the cones, beyond the safety of our encampment and some distance to the southeast. Be careful out there, hero. Does it have to be a snowman? So this one right here, Curiouser and Curiouser, is one of the 2 bunny fates. Another one pops around here. The bunny fates start in this area and they continue to the other 2 areas as well. Basically, there's a bunch of bunny NPCs that you need to protect from a bunch of enemies, and once you've stopped all the waves, the bunny becomes a tethered pet, and you feed it carrots of happiness or carrots of joy or whatever, and it gives you a sense of where you need to go for a little mini treasure hunt. And then it gives you either a bronze, silver, or gold coffer with its own loot table. Mainly bronze and silver, very rarely gold. You can get mounts, pets, other stuff through that way. And there are some items that are very imperative later on that you can get through those as well only. So we're going to go and do the confluence. I need to find the cones. Oh, there's the cones. I went way too far. I thought they said southeast, but the cones is right here. Oh yeah, true. Southeast. I'm being an idiot. I'm going southwest because I went too far east. Alright, so is it all the way down this way? I shouldn't have too much problem on this area pulling threat. Well, I'm 24. Pardon me, I'm halfway to 25. Had a little bit of a scare. We had that, I guess the solar flare hit and knocked out my internet for a little bit. I guess I didn't have to go that far. But anyways, I was in the middle of a Fate and Animos, and we were fighting a boss. I think it was Lamash 2. And I got hit with a Doom debuff, and right as I disconnected, it was counting down to 0. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna die in Animos and lose a bunch of XP. But thankfully, either I got cleansed or Lamash 2 got murked before my Doom counter went off. And it was just counting down because I was, Jesus, where is this confluence at? Because, I was just disconnecting and it was still counting down. Thankfully, I zoned out and I didn't get any, wait. It says it was to the southeast, right? And the cones. So I ended up with a little bit more XP and some Animos crystals and stuff. And I was like, grand. I'm glad that I didn't die. Because you lose a goodly amount of XP when you die in return. And that would have been a forced return when I got kicked out for logging out. Alright, so I'm going to assume that the confluence is around one of these rocks. Because the cones is right here. Too far and I go to the frozen lake or Vlondet's retreat. Let's try this little corner hook over here. Like I said, I've done this once and done it, and I was just like, I don't feel like dealing with this anymore. The only reason why I'm going through this though is because it's actually a decent money sink. I'm actually gonna look this up. Pagos confluence locations. Hey, look, it's all had an automatic fill-in on Google because so many people want to find this stuff. Come on, show the picture. View the spoiler. Yeah. Well, where's the map? No. Dang it. There it is. And this screwed up my Discord. Yay, because they had to put the stupid Discord link on there. Where's the legend? Adaptation, mutation, Well, that doesn't help. Pagos Elemental, Frozen Void Dragon, Honey Coffer, nope. Thunder, True Sight. Aggro, adaptation. This is a complete waste of time. Nope. Here we go. Yes, I agree and close. Yeah. Okay, that is way off. The cones are over here. You said that was misleading. No wonder why I couldn't find it. It says the confluence is all the way over here. Why does it say cones here when it's over here? That is misleading. Now the question is it underneath or on top? My money's on top. These might pull. Too level. Hey, Byron Broombeard's back. There's the confluence. Ah, crap baskets. Well, you were fated to die because I'm already set for the weakened element. You just had to annoy me. Alright, cool. Although the crystal resembles magicite, it appears to be somewhat lacking in color compared to those you found in Animos. Moreover, it does not seem to be compatible with your Magia board. Yeah, you won't be able to get any more Magia for now. The only way you can get the additional Magia now is if you had 6 very rare items. Oh, Louis popped. That was close to a death. I wish I had the ability to get the Louis, but I don't. Plus, I'd probably die really quickly. For those of you that don't know, Louis is the big baddie for this area. You need his ice spheres to upgrade your weapon to Pagos level. And he's a little bit easier to spawn than Pazuzu, due to the fact that, if I remember correctly, you just need nighttime. You don't need a weather. You might need Blizzard, but he seems like he spawns a lot more frequent than Pazuzu does. I think I maybe fought Pazuzu once, and that wasn't even just to get the feathers. That was just to kill it and get extra crystals. And then, of course, the other two, the later ones, those I was in those areas a lot more frequently, so I wrecked face on those guys quite a bit, especially the third one. Welcome back. I presume you found our confluence. Our readings indicate that you did, or did someone else beat you to it? Here it is. A depleted ethereal stream, and in that scarred earth and other magicite. Then it was not obstructing the flow, but rather absorbing it until the stream ran dry. But that doesn't... Huh. If I may, Hero, I would like to take a closer look at that magicite. At a glance, it seems somewhat different, somewhat lacking compared to those you found before. Here you go. I will need time to study this to determine if my suspicions are correct. Until then, I must ask you to be patient. You may continue the Eureka expedition upon reaching elemental level 23. Yay, I can continue. Hey, what'd you find out? There you are. Two matters of import to discuss. First, the magicite you found is in the cones. Alas, as I feared, I'm going to need more time to study it. Sorry. If I had another of these, let's call it depleted magicite for now. And I reserve the right to change the name. Anyway, if I had another, it might help speed things along. As to the second matter, we've located another confluence. The readings are nearly identical to the ones we took before, so you can expect to find another depleted magicite. You'll need to scour the Val River belly for this one. Do your best to find it, but don't take any unnecessary risks. I don't like that area. That area is annoying. Phoenix Flame in protest. While we're at it, we're going to go to get Blondette's Aethernet shard. Because if you remember correctly, it was level 21 that I was locked out of. Ah, down the rabbit hole's popped, but it's pretty much done. I might do a singular bunny fate just to show you all. And I'm going to laugh if I get a bronze coffer, because I don't think I ever got a gold coffer here in Pagos to date. But then again, I wasn't really trying too hard to get a gold one here. My main character has spent so much time in the third zone that I've had to actually toss away crystals. Because I make too many. And after a certain point, they're useless. I wish you could turn them in for money or something. Or something more useful. How far are you to killing it? Oh, I'm not gonna... See, that's the big baddie, Vortooth. And you see how he's fighting the, Gotta try and protect the rabbits. I would have joined in if Vortooth wasn't pretty much dead. Oh yeah, there are 3 Aetherites here. So, the crab that I told you about is in this area, and Cassie is up here. Blondette's retreat is now accessible. Lefty! Oh yeah, I get to show it off. That's the red mage barding that I won in Animos. Yay, Lefty is now a red mage. And you can also see I haven't been filling everything out. I finished filling out Animos. This one little spot. Then I got my achievement. Which didn't give me anything but achievement points. Oh yeah, these guys are definitely going to pull 27s. This is part of the reason why I hate this area. Because the level curve is quite high. These guys are 4 levels above me. Holy crow, I managed to thread the needle. Alright, so now I need to find out where in this stupid area there is the confluence. So I'm just going to run around until I find it. If I remember correctly, it's around a bunch of enemies that I don't feel like fighting. I'm so using my return ability as soon as I find this confluence. Frozen gelato? I'm supremely tired of fighting pudding enemies. I had to fight so many on my main to get pudding flesh and gelato flesh, stuff like that. It's so annoying. And they don't drop it very often. And other people are farming it. Where? It says it's in the bed. Oh, Val River Belly is over this way. So I'll go this way. Alright. Level 23 mission. I'm just gonna cheat. 26x30. 2630. But I was that way. I didn't see a confluence. There was no sparkle. There was no jingly shine. There was no pass go. There was no to collect $200. Oh, I call bogus on that. Like the first Magicite you found in Pagos, this one also seems to be incompatible with your Magia board. In all likelihood, it has been drained of ether. I'm porting out of this crap. I don't like this area. I like it better when I'm max level and I can't aggro everything. I hate face pulling in this zone. Well, not just the zone, but this area, period. Kryl. It's always a relief to see you make it back in one piece. You have it then. The depleted Magicite? Here you go. Just as before, compared to other Magicite, it wants for Aether and so exerted less influence on the Livestream. And yet, well, I did say another would be a boon to my research. May I? Yeah, sure, here. Thank you. I will keep you apprised of any developments. You may continue the Eureka expedition upon reaching elemental level 25. I just missed it. Alright, so what do I need to do on my XP grinder? Ice or lightning, water, wind, and sprites. Well, sprites are out of the picture because they're elemental, or they're weather based, and there's no weather going because it's fair skies right now. I could try to do rabbit hole. Let's go to Vlondets and backtrack. We'll try to get the down the rabbit hole done. That'll give me a little bit of XP, and it'll also give me a reward. Oh, elemental. I thought Jollibee was dead for a second. Well, no one's pulled the rabbit hole yet. How many people are in this area? Holy crow, that's a lot of people. Ah, crap baskets. I pulled an extra. See the bunnies, the happy bunnies, you need to protect those. I forgot to turn this on. Ah, crap. Get off of them, you kinkos. Heal me. Oh, I love warrior heals. Ah, it's so overpowering. Your suffering sustains me. I think this one more. Is it one more or is it the boss? Nope. It's 2 waves than the boss. Don't you dare smack me away. Eat my crits. Oh boy, he is barely taking damage from my crits. No, you're not heavy tossing me. Can I stun him? Nope. He's immune to it. Forget Frozen Mist. You ain't hit me with that either. Oh, my companion that's running around, Jollibee, is wearing the Tomberry costume. Now the Tomberry costume I thought was hilarious, and I use it. One of my retainers is actually wearing it. And then I have an alt. I made a little Lalafell with it. And they run around with that costume on, and it looks hilarious. Because they're about the size of a Tomberry. More crits! I got more than enough to go around. Oh, you automatically fail this fate if all the happy bunnies die, by the way. Or any other bunny fate. Which can be annoying. And you can lose your reward if the bunny dies, which is another reason why I hate face pulling. So you gotta be careful with those. Nothing like going through one of these just to get your bunny reward, and as you're hunting for the reward, the bunny gets destroyed. And you're like, no, my coffer. Even though it was bronze, it was still something. And he's dead. Yay! So you go here to Lucky Carrot, you feed it. And it says something far, far to the east. So now I gotta try and avoid pulling anything while heading to the east. And if I do pull anything, I need to try and make sure it doesn't smack the bunny. Hey, elemental. We need the elemental. Give me my buff. Yay, thank you. XP and damage up with also a regen effect. And you also can't feed a carrot to the rabbit while you're in combat, which is annoying. Oh, they have snowflakes, snowmelt sprites. Oh, it's foggy, that's why. Ooh, it's crab weather. Crab must be on cooldown because no one's pulled it yet or respawned it. And also my ping hasn't, my Discord hasn't pinged me. Oh no, you're gonna stick me in here? You dirty, dirty bird. Pago's had a very shitty spot for these. Something far to the east. Not far, far. Just far. Please don't pull, please don't pull, please don't pull, please don't pull, please don't pull. Something to the east. It's on the hill, isn't it? Ah, shit. Something to the northeast. Yep. It's on the hill. So I need to go buy these frags. Level 28. Oh, pull, please don't pull. Like one smack and you'll probably kill my bunny. No, no. Fly up. Thank you. I wish you could fly in this area. Something far to the north. I did these for a long, long time to get some mounts. Something far to the north. Far to the northwest. So it's in the middle of the worms. Something to the northwest. Is it here? Nope. Immediately northwest. Immediately southeast. I got a silver coffer. I'll take it. 25,000 gil and a quick tongue 6. All right. So for reference, the bronze coffers drop 10 grand in just raw coin, usually one item with it. The medium, which is the silver coffer, is 25 grand in raw coin plus an item. And the gold ones drop 100 grand each, including item, just in raw coin. And I'm not fighting you because you're a 29. That would be bad news bears. So let's go find some sprites that are close to... Oh, holy cow pop. Too bad I can't reach it because it's up in the top part. And there's a lot of big baddies there. By the time I got there, it'd be dead. Alrighty. Well, you logged off, but I hope your friend's graduation goes really well. That's more important than this game. Yeah, it's all the way up there. Not up the horse's butt, but it's all the way up there, up the cliffside. And Pagos introduces something that's going to pop in for the third area as well, and it's the form of sleeping dragons. And sleeping dragons suck because they are sound aggro, so it forces you to walk near them, which I'm alright because I'm pretty far away, but you have to tiptoe through the tulips around them because they hit like Mack trucks. They're like what I thought dragons would regularly be in the game. And they'll wreck your face pretty quick. Alright, these guys should be high enough of a level that I can guess. And I'm already at the elemental set. So dead. Yay. Ooh, 15,000 XP. Likey lot. Actually, we're gonna eat one of these too. Oh shit, it was gonna mutate. I should have let it mutate. Damn it, I wasn't paying attention. So when it mutates, it changes its element, I believe. It's same with adaptation. You usually get more XP and loot drops. 16,000 XP. Maybe I'll be able to hit 25. Well, actually I should if I clear out some of these weeklies. Oh, the one time it was gonna mutate, and I goofed. Oh well. I wouldn't have got much more If my friends want to join a different end, I'm going to go with them. I had a really great time being here. Oh, someone left the guild. That's what they were talking about. Yeah, I hope them the best. That was close. So the demon of the Inkinable kind of looks like Demon Wall from the front. See, I usually don't join other people's guilds. I usually make my own in these types of games because for the most part, a lot of the guilds I've joined are a bunch of assholes. They force you into like turning into the game into a job, an obligation, and I don't like that. I like to casually play. I would love to do endgame content when it's fresh, but I don't have the time resource to commit to be on. I mean, I'm on this game a lot, I will admit, but I just don't have. I'm on like rando times. I don't have the leisure to hop on when I'm demanded to be on, kind of thing, to raid. I got oddball hours where I'm pretty much free. A lot of the guilds I've been into basically turned the game into a chore. Not to say that guilds are bad and there aren't any good guilds out there. There are good guilds. But it's just the ones I've managed to get into, for the most part, were kind of meh. This one's actually pretty good. I like this guild. And a lot of the guilds, sadly, when I played WoW, guilds I got into, if they were good, someone had to go and ruin it, or they just fell apart. So after a little while, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make my own guild. And if people want to join up, they can join it. If they want to leave, they can leave. Otherwise, I'm just gonna reap benefits of the guild and just enjoy it. Like, I can always group people. There's fellowships and stuff. I don't need to actually wear. I don't actually have to resort to. Oh, you're gonna mutate. I'm gonna let you mutate. Come on, mutate, mutate, mutate. Ooh, you turn into a fire fingers. Bad touch. I don't want to swap my elemental level, so I'm just going to force feed you crits. Ooh, 42,000 XP. That was tasty. You saw that, right? Yeah, one of the annoying things I've noticed, the mega event for the Moogle Trove to get the 50 tomestones in one go. You have to complete floor 100 of Palace of the Dead and deep dungeons and stuff that I didn't really dabble around with too much, sadly. I haven't even gotten there. I think I haven't even hit floor 50 yet. I think I'm like 47 or something, mainly because I did it solo. I just never got into it. There's too much other stuff for me to do, like upkeeping my guild and stuff like that. Although I have a pretty decent Aether pool going. I just haven't gotten around to actually doing that content. I don't really have the drive for it, you know? Alright, let's thread the needle and get to this snow melt sprite over here. Yeah, Guild has it right. Right now, Palace of the Dead is kicking because of that, what I just was grumping about. I think mainly for the fact the reason why I haven't really been into it is due to the fact that I wasn't a fan of the rewards. Alright, I'm gonna kill this and I'm gonna run away from this mantis. Get off my nuts. Oh my god, go back. You're being a pain in the arse. Now I'm going into these Calibris that I don't want to deal with. Well, there you go. Finally, you rubber banded back. And if I pull a Calibri, I'm gonna be pissed off. That's level 25, folks. How many more sprites do I gotta kill? Only 2 more sprites. My last 2 sprites. Chunk. Alright, so we're gonna go to Vlandet's retreat and then we'll port back. Snow Queen popped, which is right here. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Chance for even more crystals to junk up my inventory. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to pull it. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm running away. Yay. Okay, I reset. Sorry. I learned my lesson. Oh, wait. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna hover it. I would love that mount, the Marlboro mount, but I don't have the capacity to go and deal with that. Oh my god, people, stop trying to. Annoying. Had someone message me about swapping shifts. You already asked me to assume a shift for Saturday. Gave me my different day off. Yes, sure. Forced me to move that over. Now you're asking me for another favor. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Blue screen. I'm back. I don't mean to be I don't mean to gripe on here. It's kind of annoying sometimes, you know? Why can't you ask other people? Get ready to pull Snow Queen if no one else wants in. I wonder how 28 years later is going to play. Oh, shit. Pulled her. Time for me to pull. Eat my grit. Oh, actually, you're not taking a lot of damage. Probably should have pulled you a little while ago. Can I stun you? Stun absorb. Oh, heat wave. Alright. That's a lot of damage there. Boop. Ow. I'm just gonna go ahead and just use equilibrium to heal myself. You can actually get these as a pet when you Kinkos. Alright, this is the last set. Down for the count. Oh, I got a Pagos lock. I got 3 Pagos lock boxes too. And I got a fending completion, and I got some Pagos pistols. Yay. Pagos pistols. Oh, I was gonna go back to Blondette's retreat. Stop hitting me! Go away! Leave me alone! Stop messing with me! Rubber band back already. Savage Ruzor, go away! Swiper no swiping? Yay. Going back to Ice Point. Alright, Crow, what you need now? Don't worry, hero. You needn't wait any longer for results. Now, you may recall that the Magicite you recently discovered is somewhat lacking in Aether, yes? Uh-huh. I strongly suspect this is not the result of some natural phenomenon. The earth surrounding the stones was also likely scored when the stones were drained of their essence. Think the masked man did it? He's up to something, of that I have no doubt. But unless you could tell me you saw him handling the Magicite, assuming anything beyond that would be baseless speculation at this point. Setting that mystery aside for the moment, I could tell you that we've located another confluence within Pagos. Curiously, this one appears to be more akin to those observed in Anonymous. It may well be a Magicite still replete with ether. Our readings place it near the eastern edge. It'll be a trek, but I'll hope you're ready and willing to head back out there. Yep. Oh, and before I forget, Geralt was asking after you. Apparently he's hit upon a few interesting discoveries of his own regarding weapons or some such, and wished to share them with you. Ah, is it the kettle? And there he is, the man who's gonna get me off this bleeding rock. I mean, the man that deserves a weapon of phenomenal power as befits his martial prowess. Really, huh? Boy, what's with the reaction? I'm doing you a favor here. Try and look more enthused with the prospect, why don't you? Sure. That's more like it. So, I made you a bloody brilliant weapon in Animos, eh? The very best what anyone could craft in that bastard region. Couldn't do better, believe you me. All that wind-aspected ether seeping into every little thing means you'd be foolish to even try. Now, your average smitty would throw their hands up in defeat, but Geralt's anything but. I found a solution to our problem, and an elegant one besides. If the elemental forces in your weapon are out of balance, all we've got to do is bring them back in line. And to do that, we'll need a boatload of crystals chock full of ether of various aspects to cancel out all the wind. There you go again, making that face. Worried about where in the seven hells you'll find that many crystals? Nowhere, you daft sod, you'll make them. Feast your eyes on this beauty, a Eurekan kettle. Take it with you when you go about your business in Pagos. Every time you kill beasties, it'll suck up a portion of their ether. When the kettle's brimming with enough vitiated aether, you can convert it into a crystalline form. With the aid of the proper facilities, that is. But where is this facility? Where are said facilities? Yes, that's a damn good question. Hold your chocobos, killer. I honestly don't know. Somewhere in Pagos, though, that much is certain. Krau's the one who told me her grandfather developed an apparatus for the purpose of compressing aether into crystals. Reckoned it should be somewhere near our camp. More than that, she can't say. On any road, you ought to know this crystal forge when you see it. If it helps, think of it as an adventure. You're still an adventurer, ain't you? Fine. Right then, I'm counting on you to bring back those crystals so we can make you a better weapon and prove that my method isn't a load of bollocks. And then the Harridan will have to give me my due, and I'll be one step closer to freedom. Challenge continues. Eureka gear and weapons. As you defeat enemies in the Forbidden Land Eureka Pagos, your Eurekan kettle will gradually accumulate vitiated ether. The quantity of ether with which your kettle is currently infused is represented by a gauge during your expedition. Yay, another thing on my UI. And you can see it right there. Vitiated aether crystal yield. It maxes out at 9. Alright, so I'm going to try and go up to here and do the Aethernet shard. Because right there, I believe, is the where the thing is at. The Aether Forge. And I think 25 is the level I can do in order to get up there and get that Aethernet. So this is going to be a little bit difficult due to the fact that these guys are going to outstrip me pretty quickly in level going up here, and there's a lot more sleeping dragons. So I gotta be careful. I like how I had 25 grand just for my first friggin' copper. That was amaze sauce. I was expecting bronze. Although having a gold one would have been like super crazy. Oh, I think that's the next area actually. Oh, see? Look at that. And look at that, there are 31s right next to the damn dragon. See what you do, you have to walk through here until you get to a certain area, and then you can run. But if you're getting face pulled with a bunch of these guys, it's going to become extremely annoying, because then you're going to be smacking on you as you're slowly trying to walk around the dragons. And they like to hide the dragons. See, there's one up on my left. And your max level, there's another one over here. Your max level is 35 in the zone, and they're level 40. This is going to pull a dragon, I bet. I'm surprised that the dragon didn't wake up. I'm not complaining. I'm just surprised. Oh. See, I'm being chased by the Valgarian. Thankfully, it left. Here's another void dragon. You can walk through them. You can step on them, all that jazz. You just can't run in their presence, otherwise they pull. I thought that was actually going to pull. Alright, so we're going to go and we're going to try and see if I can't get this Aethernet. So right here with the Val Snippers, this is where That's where, in the center of that lake, that little steam bath, that's where the crab pops. So, please, please. Yes! Ha! So I can check for crab. Yay, I now have access to this geothermal studies. Oops, did not mean to hit that ability. Lefty, thank you. That means if crab pings, I am good to go. Maybe I can get a blitz ring. Now the one thing I would like from this area is the Pagos hand wraps. The hand wraps give you a pretty good glam. It looks like bandages on your knuckles. And I would probably use that instead of the gloves that I'm constantly using for my Link costume. So now you gotta be careful with these, because there's usually a dragon at the bottom. So I like to walk by these, because especially at this level, a dragon is going to one-shot me pretty much. It's 15 levels ahead of me. Oh man, look how close I am to 26. Alright. I need ice and lightning aspected. I need wind and water aspected. Alright, so can I walk around? And there's a crystal forge. Inscribed upon a metal plate are the words Crystal Forge. The apparatus does not appear to be damaged, and it seems simple enough to use, presuming you have a sufficient vitiated aether with which to fuel its operation. Yay. So I found the forge. See, it pops up on my screen. These ember sprites are max level for the area. Ooh. We're gonna go ahead and go really, really close, slowly. These guys will pretty much nip me in the ass and I drop dead. I did that just to check. It would have been hilarious if I had set it off. Alright, so there's another spot. This is where Twin Brothers pops up here. It's another drop-off area. This is part of the reason why I'm not a fan of this zone, is the drop-off areas. They're annoying. Especially when you do these over here. Alright, so I think I have another confluence to get in the far east. So we're gonna go do that. And that'll probably pretty much call it. It'll be really grand once I'm able to go up to here. Once this Aethernet shard is unlockable, I'll be able to do Cassie, and I'll be super happy, because then I'll be able to try for some sweet, sweet coinage. I have a Cassie earring on my main. It's currently sitting on the auction house. It's the only one I've ever seen drop. I'm not actually trying to sell it. I've actually thrown it up for a ridiculous amount. It's actually up for 55 million. Because I know it's not going to sell. I just felt like doing it just in case someone does decide to buy it. Hey, I got a mansion vote. But at the same time, I'm just sitting and deciding whether or not I'm going to use it for a summoner set. Because it is best in slot for the zone for a summoner. But if someone buys it out, oh well, I made 50 mil. I'm not going to really fret too much. Where's that thing at? 25. 30, 20. Okay, cool. I think it's this side. I don't have to go up yet. But I do need to go by that, dragon. So let's see if I can't just sneak by it. I have to go by the dragon. I gotta go by these suckers. There's the dragon. Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna run by. Oh, that didn't hurt too badly. Nope. Nope. Leave me alone. I'm not the adventurer you're looking for. So these blubber eyes have a very special fate tied to them. And that the fate automatically caps you at silver unless you can craft an item that you need a lot of items to get to build it up. And then you can get gold and then you have a hat. That's from Final Fantasy XI. Oh, I got the scorpion harness too from Animos. It looks like a pretty good glam piece. I'll show it in a second. Huh. Uh-oh. No, this will not do. No, no. Not if the righteous are to rise triumphant. Where art thou, O bearer promised, hands worthy to wield the blade, just and true? Uh-oh, time for another flashback. This is back in Animos. By all means, convince me I'm wrong. Tell me there's a way. A bearer just and true, if the accounts are to be believed. How wonderfully subjective. Someone with such qualities would be judged worthy and therefore be in no danger. Simple as that. As if anything about this is simple. We already know that prolonged exposure places the bearer's very soul at hazard. By the time the others even realized, the icon had already prevailed. Indeed. And until we can conceive of a method to completely and utterly starve it of ether, we can but maintain the status quo, vexing as it is. In so doing, we merely pass our problems to the next generation. Sever the stream, seal it away. Our every measure can be defeated, all our progress reversed. Bah! Who would have thought that ether could be so damned hard to manipulate? Sever the streams. Nah, that won't do. Alter? No. Gallus got that look again. Any moment now, he'll be saying, I've got it! My friends, victory is not beyond us. There's a simple method by which we may yet reverse our fortunes. To wit, we reverse the flow. Again, a perfect opportunity to kill me off. Not taken. The masked man is nowhere to be found. However, you spy a small object near where you last saw him. Where last you saw him. The object seemingly left behind by the masked man is yet another depleted magicite, identical to the ones you found before. Go back to Cryle. Huh. I just saw something about PS2 titles being emulated on the PS5 and 4, and I'm like, yeah, if you're paying for their crappy premium service. Sorry, I'm really griped over that. There you are. For a moment there, we were all more than a little worried something might have happened. Huh? While you were away, we recorded a sharp decrease in ethereal density until the confluence was more or less identical to those we previously measured. It was almost as though the magicite was being drained of its aether in that moment. What? The masked man? And another vision of grandfather passed. This is too much to process. Forgive me, I need a moment to gather my thoughts and try to make sense of everything you have told me. We may continue the Eureka expedition upon reaching elemental level 29. Yeah, great. 29. Gravitational studies. I want to see what level it is. Right fast. Because if it's this level, like if it's like 25 or whatever, I'm getting it now. How about Pagos Aether Shards? No. No. Stupid. Exit out. No. No, it's not that one. Oh my god, I can get it now. It's getting it gotten done. We are go sauce. It's also Cassie weather. I haven't had a ping for Cassie at all, but it would be fortuitous, like, if it did pop Cassie. Is it? Yep, it's Blizzard. It is Cassie weather. So we're gonna go and knock out a cast. Well, not a cast, but we're gonna go up here, gonna go to the right, and plank. We're gonna grab the Aetherite shard. I'm gonna do my best to do this. I hope I don't die. Oh, definitely hope I don't die. There's not a lot of people here. Snikies. This will help facilitate me leveling in this area as well. Although I'm probably admittedly gonna go back to Minecraft the moment I get off this live stream. I got the building bug. As another update for Minecraft, I've put together quite a bit of my endgame gear. I have my sword now to go with the spear. I have one pickaxe, that's the one with the silk touch. I have my regular axe. I have a shovel. I have my turtle shell helmet. So I have my diving helmet, and I have my my swimming boots. So quite a bit made. I'm doing pretty good on that aspect. Can I go through here without getting snagged? Yes, I can. A sleeping dragon. Okay, let's go this way. guys are higher level now. So I gotta go through this curiouser and curiouser. Don't get hit by the legs. Bunch of AT-ATs. Gem horn. Ooh, that's not good. That guy ate it. I would help you, but I don't have a res on my character. I could come back as a healer. This would be a really difficult climb though, because I don't really have a healer level gear-wise. I'm sorry, bud. Ooh, I wish I could help you. So that little circle with the red dot, that's where Cassie spawns. That was brutal, seeing that. And I'm pretty much maxed out. Like, just gotta get that area, and that area. Nye! Get off my nuts, Elder Buffalo. Oh, I'm clipping. Come on, please. There we go. Yeah, you're rubber banded. I can go back. Gimme. No. There it is. It's right there. Yes. Haha. Yay. So now I have... Okay, good. They got someone to get them. Good. I have every aetheryte, so we can leave. So I'm going to pop the 3 Pagos lock boxes that I have currently and see if I get anything good, golden gravy. I want to see what it drops. Potential contents. So I would like to get... They have a wind-up Taru. Pagos field dressing, that's what it's called. That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So if I get a Pagos field dressing in one of these 3, sweetums. Nope. I got nothing. Butt kiss. Alrighty. But that'll do it. Thank you all for watching. This has been part 92 of my live stream playthrough for Final Fantasy 14. It blue screened right in the middle of my outro. If you'd like to go ahead, give me a thumbs up by hitting that like button. Subscribe to my channel, not a subscriber, keep up with the content. Comment down below, tell me what you think about the game and my gameplay. No spoilers, please, and I'll see you in the next video. Catch you then later. Time to go. Time to go. My singing.